Who said it's too late to rebrand or reinvent yourself? I am rebranding and you can too. Stick around because I'm going to share some things with you that no one tells you.
Don't tell me it's too late. I've got to live my dreams. Can't leave this up to fate. I will claim my destiny. Don't tell me it's too late now.
Hi, I'm KimWelcome and welcome to my channel. And here it is not about age, it's about purpose. For women who refuse to shrink, settle, or stop dreaming, we are here and we are ageless, we are limitless, and we are unstoppable. Now, today we're going to talk about rebranding, reinventing. I am rebranding myself right here, right now, hence this new YouTube channel. Wish me well. But it's easy for people to tell you all types of things. But here I'm going to talk about what nobody tells you. After decades of experience, of course, you may think, I know I feel, in some ways I felt, oh, I should have it all together. I should have it figured out. But the truth is, I am in the middle of rebranding myself right here, right now. And let me tell you, it is a journey. It's exciting. It is a little nerve-wracking at the same time. And honestly, no one prepares you for this stage of reinvention. So maybe you're in the same boat, realizing you want to do something new. You want to show up differently. You want to take some steps into something that you have not done before. Maybe you want to step into the spotlight. But how do you get people to see you as you are now and not just who you've been for the past 20, 30 years? At any point in time, you have the liberty to change the way people see you. And in this video, I'm sharing exactly how I'm rebranding myself after, years of being seen in a certain way and the unexpected lessons that I've learned and how you can do the same. No one tells you about rebranding at this stage. So let's talk about this. Number one, you have to own your story in a new way. And guess what? That is for everyone. It has nothing to do with age. Rebranding is about owning your story in a new way. Age has nothing to do with it. So stop thinking of it in the confines of age. One thing that I've realized, experience alone is not enough. People need to hear your story in a way that connects them to where you are going. Okay, I used to introduce myself by listing everything that I've done, and you might do that too. You're talking about your experience and things that you've done in the past, and trying to use that to validate the way you want people to see you. But now I frame it in a way that positions me for my next. For years, I've been known as a corporate trainer, a leadership coach and speaker and strategist. I've helped professionals find their voices, build their confidence, and communicate with polish, presence, impact. This is the work that I've done for organizations and individual professionals for the last almost 20 years. But, something has felt a little incomplete, and I wasn't, I want you to know I'm not just a speaker. Um, I'm also a singer, and music has always been a huge part of my life. But I've always kept this separate and apart from my corporate work, thinking that it didn't belong in this space. And then one day I had the realization, why am I leaving a part of myself behind? Why am I compartmentalizing my gifts? And that's when I made this bold decision. No more separating my passions. I am rebranding myself as a speaker who offers keynote concerts. And what are keynote concerts? Well, that's blending my motivational speaking with my inspirational music to create a totally different experience for people. It's not just a talk, but it's a talk that adds a melody. And now when I step on the stage, I don't just share insight, I inspire through music, and I move audiences not just by words, but by melody. I take them on a journey of empowerment and transformation and renewed confidence. So the response has been really good. And as a matter of fact, it's been incredible. People tell me it's unlike anything that they've ever experienced. And I think because when you add that music, it makes it even more memorable. So here's my message to you. If you've been hiding parts of yourself because you think they don't fit, stop. Stop it now. Your uniqueness is your power. So embrace it. The only reason that you're listening to this video is probably because there is something about you that you want to embrace. So I encourage you to own it and watch how it changes everything. Number two, you're not starting over. Get that out of your mind. And no matter what you're doing, I don't care if you're going from one industry to another. It really is not about starting over. It's about evolving. And so for a while, I resisted rebranding because I thought, oh, I don't want to start from scratch. And nobody wants to start from scratch. But then I realized I'm not starting over. I'm actually building on everything that I've already done. And the key is to shift how you see it and how you see yourself so that you're able to communicate that to others. Everything that you have done to this point has led you to this point. And so when we talk about rebranding or reinventing, we're really just repositioning who we are so that people will see us in a certain way, the way that we want them to see us. I do want you to take a minute and write down what you're great at. What do people come to you for? What is this other thing that you feel that you can bring to the table that nobody else has noticed before? Because this is the foundation of the brand. And whether you're pivoting your career or launching something new, deciding you want to step into leadership, it doesn't matter what it is. It's really about how you communicate it. Number three, visibility. Visibility can feel a little bit uncomfortable, but it's not. It's necessary. And that is a part of growth. And I'll be honest, showing up in a new way, even showing up on YouTube can feel a little bit uncomfortable. But whether it's putting yourself out there on social media or updating your LinkedIn or telling people what you're doing now, it's going to make you vulnerable. It is what it is. But here's what I've learned. You don't get opportunities if people don't know what you're doing. So it's up to you to be willing to be seen in a new light. And depending on what it is that you do, it may be different. It may have nothing to do with you being on social media, but it will require you to reposition the way other people see you. So think about that and think about the one thing this week you can do to start moving in a new direction, whether it's a story, whether it's talking about a lesson that you've learned, whether it's some small win. The more you show up, the more comfortable it gets. Number four, your network is already there, right? Your network has the opportunities that you need. I used to think, oh my God, now I need to start networking from scratch. But then I realized most of the opportunities that I want already exist in my current network in some way. I just have to rethink the way I am looking at those who are in my network. I just wasn't letting people know that I was ready for them. So rebranding yourself isn't just about this personal branding. It's really about connecting, right? Connecting to other people. Reach out to your past colleagues, to clients, to mentors, to friends. Let them know what you are now doing or what you want to be doing now. And you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised how many doors will open just by having the conversations. Number five, confidence comes from action. So it's not from perfection. It's not for perfect timing. It comes by action. And so here's real talk. There's never a perfect moment to step into your new brand, or never a perfect time to reinvent yourself. I kept waiting to feel 100% ready, and guess what? The moment never came. Confidence isn't something that you wait for, it's something you build by doing. So, my personal mindset shift has been, instead of asking myself, am I ready? I started asking, what's one small step that I can take today that will keep me moving forward, forward on the path that I want to take? So, if you are in the middle of rebranding or reinvention, don't feel negative about this. We have the ability and the prerogative to reinvent ourselves at any time. I want to remind you that you are not behind, you are not late. You are just stepping into your most powerful chapter yet. If this resonates for you, drop a comment. What's the one thing that you want to be known for in this next? Subscribe for more videos on reinvention and confidence. And if this resonates with you, like this video, and I hope to see you next time.